You believe your doctor was careless, causing you significant harm and injury. Now you find the best attorney you can and you tell him, listen, I want to sue my doctor for medical malpractice. Your attorney says, okay, hold on. We have to get your records and have the records evaluated by a medical expert. What happens if the expert comes back and says, no, there's no basis for a case? Do you simply throw your hands up and say, okay, I accept it, and then move on with your life? You want to know the answer? Come join me on this walk around the neighborhood as I share with you the answer to that question. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. All right, so here's the scenario. You believe that your doctor was careless and caused you significant harm and injury. Now, you want to go ahead and bring a lawsuit to obtain money as a form of compensation for all of the harms and losses and damages that you incurred because of the doctor's carelessness. So now you try and find the best attorney you can. And now you make an appointment, you go in, you talk to the attorney, and now the attorney tells you, listen, I'm not sure whether or not you have a case. There may be a case here, but at least I'm willing to investigate. What I have to do now is get your medical records and then have a medical expert review them to determine whether or not your doctor violated the basic standard of medical care and whether his carelessness was a cause of your injury. If it is, we have a good case. And if the expert says you don't have a good case, then I'll say, I'm sorry, we can't help you, and then I'll tell you what your options are. All right, so now your attorney goes through this process, he gets your medical records, he reviews the records, he's still not sure, but remember, he's still obligated to get a medical expert to evaluate your case. So he sends off the records to a qualified medical expert. Weeks go by, you haven't heard anything. You're scratching your head wondering, I don't understand, what's taking so long? What's taking so long is that your expert now has to go through every single page of your records. Only then can he come to a conclusion about whether or not you actually do have a basis for a case. Now, here's what happens. Your attorney calls you up not long afterwards to tell you the bad news. I'm sorry to tell you, but my expert does not think you have a valid basis for a case. And you say, that's impossible. I know in my heart of hearts that I have a great case. I know the doctor screwed up. I know he didn't do what he was supposed to do. And because of that, I suffered all of these injuries. And you turn around and say, that's ridiculous. I know in my heart of heart that I have a great case. Go get another expert. And now your attorney says, whoa, hold on there, cowboy. Go get another expert? Do you know how much it costs to get an expert? Do you know how much it costs to have this expert review your records? It cost me thousands of dollars to have this expert review all of your records. You now want me to go ahead and spend my law firm money, more thousands and thousands of dollars to review records, already knowing that one expert who I trust doesn't believe you have a valid basis for a case. And you turn around and say, that's absolutely right. And the attorney says one of two things. He'll say, listen, that's not going to happen. If you want to go ahead and have it evaluated, you need to go find another attorney right away. Let him go ahead and spend more money and evaluate this. Okay, that's one option. A second likely option is that the attorney turns around and says, listen, you want another medical expert? No problem. You pay for it out of your own pocket, and then I will go ahead and get another medical expert to review and evaluate your case. So what do you do at that point? Well, you have to make a decision. Do you want to go ahead and have this attorney review your case again with a different expert that you have to pay for? Or do you want to try and find a different attorney who now takes money out of his own law firm pocket, pays the expert, and get a different opinion with a different law firm? The choice about which route to go will depend upon what the attorney suggests. Is he going to tell you to go ahead and pay for the expert with another expert that he hires? Or are you going to go to another lawyer who then uses his own expert to go ahead and evaluate the case? So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you because some people just don't take no for an answer. They think that if one expert said no, that now they have a better chance with a second expert. But what happens if the second expert says no, and that there's no valid basis for a case? Do you again say, hey, I'm not taking no for an expert? Do you then try and find a third and a fourth and a fifth expert? There has to come a point in time where you say, you know what? If all of these experts are saying the same exact thing, well, guess what? Maybe there's no case. You know, I realize you're likely watching this video because you have questions or concerns about your own matter. If your matter happened here in New York and you have not yet started a lawsuit but are thinking of doing so, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know, I answer questions like yours every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.